every trade you take. Because what's going on is if you want to take a long, there's a reversal here. If you want to take a short, there's a reversal here. So there's a reversal here and there's a reversal here. So every single trade you take is a form of reversal. How do you know? The question is the direction of the reversal. That's what's important. And so the way you find the direction of the reversal is by following the four pillar framework. That's the first thing. You want to have a four pillar framework. The second thing you want to follow is you need to. This is the most important thing. You need to have some key levels defined. Right. So I'm not going to go over that in this video, but you need to have your key levels defined. And the last thing is you need to know what's going on between buyers and sellers. Right. So buyers versus sellers, right? That's the third most important thing. So follow this system, right? So if you're stuck on a system, just follow this system. So identify your structural dealing ranges, highs and lows, get your fair value gaps and key levels, and then jump to the ATAS platform to find your higher time frame bias. So the reason this is a higher time frame bias is because it's a 4-hour level. So this holds a lot of weight. So if we come into a 4-hour fair value gap and you can see a ton of aggressive sellers, in this case, there were a lot of aggressive sellers over here, a ton of them, right? Here, even here as well, entering the zone, huge amounts of negative delta, lots of negative delta here, negative delta, even here, negative delta, but we managed to push higher. So it shows you that the aggressive sellers had no follow through. And so what that means in very simple terms is when aggressive sellers have no follow through, they have been absorbed. And so this is the absorption principle. So if there's one thing you take away from this video is that a higher time frame bias must be found with absorption, not just fair value gaps or liquidity sweeps or any of this stuff. You need to have an absorption to show you who is in control, right? That's very important. You need to see who is in control of the markets.